Man, I'm
Stop.
still not gonna, get over that ever. I'm a big animal lover. It's
Leave
been like
Harambe
3 or 4
alone.
years since that.
It's been a long time, yeah.
Like, time just flies.
We're gonna go look it up, and it'll be like it happened in 2010 or
2012,
something. It was 10 years ago.
Harambe death.
Jeez, man. Mickey
Hey,
Ember Spirit with Insania Enchantress top,
30
Koik for mid,
seconds to
Templar
go.
Assassin, and Tiger Phoenix with the Boxy Centaur bottom. Lacoste, when was it?
it was May 28th, 2016. So tomorrow is gonna be the anniversary
It
of
was
his death.
2008?
16.
2016, okay.
Yeah, so 4 years ago.
Jeez Louise. Bounty Rune's top. Looks like Mickey's trying to sneak up the high ground and contest, but look who's waiting
The
for
battle
him.
begins.
Spartan, Cube, and Skylark. Stroke of Fate there, level 1. Not going to go for the Inkswell to attempt the kill. Mickey could possibly have, slight dodged it. So going to be holding on.
Everyone from Family Time. They are going for correct skill builds. No shenanigans. You don't want to get Malefice, Disruption to try to pull off a combo or anything. You're just going to be losing too much out of the lane. Same goes for Shadow Demon. Shadow Poison level 1 is much, much better. Insania can't really trade against this hero. Will be completely zoned out. So right now they are tri-laning for now, but definitely Morphling will need the help on bottom lane. You have
Dire's courier has been
Centaur
killed.
and Phoenix who's sending out Fire Spirits on you. Someone needs to rotate to the bottom straight away. Here comes Spartan.
Yeah, Cube getting 4 stacks of poison on Insania, but that creep wave, it's on his tail, so no kill there. Spartan comes bottom to try and deal with that Phoenix. As the courier was
Radiant's
lost up
courier
top. Oh
has
no,
been
god, the
killed.
courier lost down bottom. I'm missing the courier snipes now, Lacoste. Tiger taking one out, as well as centering up that pull camp, making sure Spartan unable to manipulate the creep wave. As Shadow Demon, again, just dropping low when he's going to get closed off here. Mickey in with the Flame Guard, and a Sleight of Fist is going to finish off Cube. Still level 1, that's First Blood. Taken down, and Liquid, first up on the board.
That should definitely not happen. I mean, they shared a lot of XP, which means that both of these heroes are still level 1, even Enigma, so he can't use Malefice. Just that extra little bit of stun to slow down Ember Spirit, and now Insania will try to go from behind. Cube already scouting things out with the Shadow Poison.
Mickey farming under this Radiant Tier 1 tower. Needs to back up away from the Shadow Poison a little bit. As we can take a peek into the mid lane. Adds up at 11-4. Koif's Templar Assassin sitting at 9-1. Still keeping up in farm, but down south Spartan. Very low on HP. Morphling. Focus has shifted on to Focus. That's going to get annoying. I say Focus a lot, and now we've got a player called Focus. I just realised it's getting late in the day and my brain's not working so well.
It's very important.
Insania.
This Morphling is having okay time on the bottom lane, but so far they are managing to shut him down. Only 6 CS on him. He is their win condition. How's mid lane doing? 11 CS on Templar Assassin, 13 on Necrophos. So far so good for Necro. A lot of sustain. He gets uphill, tries to harass with 8 or Death Pulse. And Heartstopper Aura is really annoying, so Koikwa will need to bring some extra regen to this lane.
Inkswell from Spartan to dodge away from that initiation. Boxy already utilising that stomp. Just getting up in the face of Family Team. He's farming very well on that Centaur as well. You mentioned the Morphling needs to be given a better time. 8-0 as the 17-5 Centaur free farming away. And we know how well Liquid play around that blink timing of these Boxy initiation heroes. As Cube going to take an impetus to the back of the face. Insania. Blightstone up for him. Giving that experience to Mika as well, up to level 4 now, as the rotation in towards mid. There's Enchantress heading. Gonna try and pick off And Xantic.
Oh, he's
Level
dropping
5
very low.
Necro.
That one level of enchant is almost 4 seconds of slow on the heroes, man. Kwa will pick up region, but it gets cancelled. That's such a nice play from Cube. They might actually grab a kill on him.
That refraction going to get burnt very quickly. 3 stacks of poison. Fairy Fire popped. 4th stack not coming. Shadow Demon unable. And maybe this one. 4 stacks, not enough damage. Still level 1 Shadow Poison. Now the salve from the TA as Insania. The high ground hit. The salve, the miss. Cube turns to fight. He's high ground to low ground. Insania still gets the pick off. Cube could quite easily have run away there, but it's still going to get a trade. As Xantic claims the bounty on the Enchantress. And now regenning up with all those stacks of Heartstopper regen. At the same time, bottom lane, 2 heroes stomp from Boxy. Looks like Spartan's Inkswell again, just defensively used there to force Liquid to back away. Courier and a dive forward though. Nice snipe from Tiger. Takes down 2 birds with 1 stone.
Ooh, they're getting so much out of this bottom lane. A courier, a kill, shutting down Morphling, who's sitting at 14 CS, 24-9 on the centaur, and whenever he pushes the lane, Tiger sniped. Focus. He went all agility, so that valuable point from Sunray kills him. That's such a nice play.
He didn't expect that, did he? Like, he knows that Dive is down, he knows Fiery Spirits are down, he's thinking, hey, he's not going to have Sunray, is he? And there it comes. Tiger, beautiful placement. 4-1 lead with a 2,000 net worth advantage now. Liquid starting to build up already from the laning stage. Boxy, what's he got? Bracer Wand, 400 gold saved. He's going to have such a fast blink. We're looking at like 11, 12 minutes or something on his blink if he continues at this rate. Mickey, 2k. Ember setting a bounty over on the Shadow Demon. Cupid's down bottom though. Nowhere near that top lane.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ads. Try and cancel the clarity of Koikva, but refraction is there. As the TA has been farming a couple of these side camps after pushing out the lane. But Ads is going to glyph up his wave. Catapult is here. Nice little side blade spills from Koikva to try and dish the damage into it. Spilling off illusions now as well.
Templar Assassin is the hero that loves to play on low HP, and it's not going to be that effective against Necro. Insania already on the mid lane, dishing out some damage. I don't think they are going to get the kill, but they will kill the Sentry Ward, which is very important for Templar Assassin on the mid lane, to have those psionic traps for the vision, for some extra kill potential and damage.
Mickey. He's going to Remnant back into the top lane. Doesn't have a bottle to refill, but will be full HP and mana. As Spartan looping around to try and come in on the side from Boxy. Don't know if they can find anything here. Inkswell silence. Waveform forward, but a great 2-man stomp connected from Boxy. In comes the Stroke of Fate by the Sunray, buying time, keeping Boxy topped up. Now, with a salve, he can look to turn and play with 13 retaliate charges. Waveform down for 7 seconds. Morphling very low HP here. If he gets clipped by a stun, the retaliate damage not going to be enough here as that attribute shift.
Target Spartan is an easy one.
There's the stomp landing. Raindrops popped and nice banish. Getting Spartan out of danger if only he could move his hero. Boxy going for the TP but cancelled by focus. Adaptive strike and comes Boxy. Reaper's Scythe clears him up as the Sunray. Not going to be enough. Grimstroke still alive thanks to raindrop charges.
Oh, I'm switching to Network Gary 8 minutes in. Want to see how much farm Morphling has. 2.2k. Not great, not terrible. Enigma, level 7. Necrobook is ready. No black hole.
Insania throwing pebbles. Mud Golems are giving chase. Necrobook onto Insania. He's got Medallion now. Nice bit of bonus armor there. It doesn't look like he's going to fall.
55. Man, Necro Warrior had extra move speed. It would take like a minute to actually reach him with that move gap.
And then as he starts to hit, Enchantress runs away, and he's got to try and hit again. And here come those tier 1 items.
Radiant's top tower
Ocean Heart already up in Koikva, so sends the Keen Optic and the Mango... Koikva and the Mango Tree. No? Okay. Mango Tree just going to stay there in the jungle. Necro grabbing the trusty shovel. Walter. Who's Walter? The Morphling. Focus. Alright, eyeing up the Centaur. Very low HP for both Radiant Heroes bottom, though. Courier coming across. Dire Observer, I believe, does spot it as the Morbid Mask is delivered to Focus. He's going to dip into the jungle for a few seconds there. Try and regen some life back.
With Morbid Mask, you can just hit the jungle creeps, but that also means someone else needs to be in the lane collecting the at least experience.
Dire's
Also, Boxy is level 6, so Stampede is online.
Adds on a killing spree now. Enchantress got found by Skylark. Again, this aggressive jungling from Insania. Trying to scout out where the Enigma is hiding, but not working out for him. And a smoke up from the rest of the family team. Tiger trying to grab that outpost, does do so as the 10-minute mark hits. Dives away, the silence is on him, so straight back into the midst of it all.
Brushed aside.
No outpost for the Radiant team, though, so experience bonus going Dire favored.
That's a tough one for supports. Grimstroke, level 4.
Radiant's bottom tower
Shadow
is under
Demon,
attack.
level 5. So whoever bought the book, Shadow Demon bought the book. Spartan needs to find a lane for himself to get the XP somewhere. Black Hole is up, but no mana. Enigma really struggles with mana early on. All his spells are really costly. 170 Demonic Conversion, Black Hole 300 mana. So this Faded Brogue that he picked up is going to help a lot.
Absolutely is. That's why this Necro book has become so good on Enigma, right? Having that extra mana regeneration also tanks you up a little bit. So much better than the Soul Ring and the Arcane Boots. Oh, focus. Straight down to half HP. Meld Strike from Koikva. Still going here, but a Demonic Purge and a Soul Catcher. Koikva, he's going to get found as the rotation from Skylark comes in, but the Stampede saves the Templar Assassin. The stacks of poison, only 3, not going to pop the TA. As bottom lane, Azantic finds Tiger, but the trade is there. Spartan killed off by Insania. As Liquid tried to keep this aggression going, focusing all of the efforts down bottom to open things up for Mickey.
Mick is silently farming, but a lot of that experience in gold was denied by Enigma.
Dire's middle tower is under
Whenever you
attack.
see that you're laning against Enigma, you're like, but why, man? You know that you can't get the full XP and the gold from that lane. Enigma going straight into Blink Dagger. I mean, I would be fine if he gets mana boots. You still need mana sustain. And then you can disassemble
Radiant's
it.
middle
It's going to be
tower
good
is under
at every
attack.
stage of the game. Just providing team with mana. Everyone is kind of mana dependent on this
is
team.
under attack.
Is there a team that doesn't need mana? You're saying such a stupid stuff, Lacoste. You should
No,
stop.
but you do make a point, right? Like, every team is mana dependent, yes, but there are heroes like Morphling, Necro, Enigma that are especially mana dependent. Like, yes, you've got Arcane Boots and the Necrophos, but you very often see the Morphling with like 0, like he goes into a fight, he busts out all of his spells, that's his mana pool gone. You pop Arcane Boots, you give him, an extra waveform, another adaptive strike, something there that can maybe turn the tides. As a rotation top, Cube disrupts up the Ember Spirit. Will we get a black hole? We will! Skylark there, with the Chainstones from Spartan, they're silencing the Ember Spirit. Mickey still alive somehow. Tanky with the one charge is still silenced though as he slight chains, remnant dodge. He's away, but the final right click hits him in the back of the head. And Cube finding the final killing blow.
That was nicely executed.
Radiant's middle
Spartan
tower
was
is under
saving that
attack.
Phantom after the Inkswell ends. Because it's level 1, it only takes 2 hits to actually kill it. Boxy
Dire's
having
top
extremely
tower
good
is under
time on the
attack.
bottom lane.
Dire's structures
Could
are
Bracer,
fortified.
Magic Wand, going into a Blink Dagger.
Supernova as well on top of that stomp. Ads going for the TP. Will it complete? No. The Dark Troll net comes in at the nick of time. Insania really enabling the rest of his heroes here to grab a kill as they TP Phoenix and Ember Spirit top, but the tower has already fallen. Ping's coming out onto Skylark, but I don't believe Liquid can actually
Radiant's
play aggressively
bottom
here.
tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Tier 1 for Tier 1. Mirror movement. Bottom lane going to get taken out by Boxy. He does go for that hood.
Radiant's
Delaying the
bottom
blink a little
tower
bit,
has
but
fallen.
it's still going to make him so incredibly tanky. And Blink Dagger still 900 odd gold away. And you were talking about Mickey silently farming. This Templar Assassin now, 14-minute Deso. Getting into that Blink Dagger pretty fast. Might be baited into this Haste Rune though. Demonic Purge. Haste being grabbed up, but the Demonic Purge permanently applies. Stampede required, but the Banish is going to hold the Templar Assassin in here, so Skylark with the Dust and the Malefice, they find Koikva.
That's such a big kill to grab. Every single time you kill Templar Assassin, you slow her down so much, especially when she gets to that Deso. She just flash farms. No Black Hole for another 80 seconds. Blink Dagger is ready. If Enigma decides to get BKB, they have nothing to stop it. Like, BKB Black Hole is always going to be a threat for them. No one builds into a Basher. Just wait for Templar Assassin, you know, level 25, 1 second melt hit bash talent to kick in.
Tiger diving away from Skylark, but there's a blink forward. Stroke of Fate ready from Spartan, line it up, but misses. Eidolons and Necro units still giving chase here. It looks like Tiger should be alright to get away as Cube. Found by Mickey mid lane, so Earn Charge is up now for the Ember Spirit.
Focus sees that Ember Spirit is going for Spirit Vessel, as per usual. So he decides to take care of himself. They don't have any kind of Dispel. There is a save coming out from Shadow Demon to buy some time, but you also want to have ways of dispelling it yourself. So it's going to be Manta style into Ethereal Blade, which is a correct play here. Spartan in trouble.
Radiant
We'll grab the bounty rune at least. Inkswell Silence. Turn back onto the Enchantress, down to half HP and blown up by the Morphling.
And they found Tiger.
Dropping, and Tiger, yeah, he's down. Malefist into the ground. Liquid supports. They're putting themselves on the front lines here to allow all of their cores to continue farming.
You see, Enigma struggles with mana and finally buys mana boots. I saw BKB, he understands, man, I still can't, use all of my spells, even with Faded Brooch, even with the Arcane Ring on Shadow Demon. It's still not enough on lane.
Nice blink by Boxy. Still loses his courier, but Dire scanned Roche Pit, and Enigma blinked over past Roshan and hit the scan. So there might have been that little sense of, hey, Radiant are inside Roshan, something's happening, but Boxy's still very quick with the reactions. As all those TPs do come down bottom. And now Focus has a full lane to farm and push all the way out. The rest of his squad, with Black Hole back up, they could go and look for a smoke play. Level 2 Reaper Scythe, Greaves on the Necro, he's definitely the frontliner that the Radiant need.
Even though Family Team is playing really aggressive right now, Liquid is just getting more out of the map. They are farming on Mickey and yeah, that's a full Spirit Vessel with 2 charges on it. So Imp Claw picked up. Templar Assassin is gonna keep that one for herself.
P to get Insania away from Cube. No stuns, so very wise TP out of there. Mickey given the Ocean Heart because of that Imp Claw, like you're mentioning, given over to TA. Enigma still sticking around up top lane. Going to clear out the wave. Pops Eidolon's Midnight Pulse. Skylark. A pretty damn good game so far. 1-0-3. Let's see if he can survive this though. Boxy, he's coming in. Blink versus Blink. Where's it going to go? Skylark has actually managed to thread the needle. Jukes between 2 or 3 Liquid heroes.
Family Team needs to be aware of Roche potential from Team Liquid. Yeah, it's being pinged out right now by Cube, so he's gonna scout things out with the Shadow Poison, see what's happening. No one is there.
Comforting rune of
TA trap in the pit, gonna scout out for Liquid side. A smoke ready on Tiger Phoenix. He's heading straight into Pipe. Blink, Stomp, Shadow Demon, trapped. Soulbind is there with a 2-man Black Hole. Both Liquid cores being caught up in an Inkswell. It's a nice Supernova in the back, but I don't know if they'll survive with the Reaper Scythe landing in. Spartan, Skylark, they're both falling, but Koikva, he's down. The damage is limited until Mickey comes in, but look at this Morphling going wild onto Liquid. Insania with a double kill. It's a 3 for 3, but still... This Family Team looking like they're coming out on top. If they can only get the Tiger Phoenix, it will all be super worth it.
Yeah, you could feel how strong Mickey is. Like, Ember Spirit with Spirit Vessel is just a busted hero. Against Morphling, against Necro also needs to be able to dispel it with Guardian Greaves, but he was taking care of the team, his position 4. So after that, he just straight up dies. So we'll need another item that's gonna give him the spell. Like Yule Scepter is pretty fine to go to. Also gives you extra movement speed, which you kind of want to have on the hero. But every single time I see Morphling playing against Ember Spirit, like that's the target that you want to morph into. If he's going for Spirit Vessel and then 99% he is, that means that he does not have a defensive item, so you use his strength against him. All the spirits struggle against Root Mechanic.
I sure do. And Koikva getting caught up in that choke point, really proving that Family Team with their AoE team fight. Substantial problems for Liquid. But now they know they've got a window of opportunity, 100 seconds with no black hole, so Roshan time as Liquid move into the pit.
Dire's middle
Family
tower is under
team,
attack.
family mode, aggressive family. I don't know what their bloody name is anymore. They're going to scout out Roche with a little Eidolon and a stroke of fate. Enigma has been scouted. Not chasing forward until a two-man stomp. Boxy finds Morphling and the Grimstroke. They just turn and face him though as Boxy, he's going to get out of there with a Stampede as the two-man Soulbind in onto Insania and Mickey. They've caught them both out. The adaptive strikes, double damage. Koikva being chased up to the high ground now as Liquid. They can buy back Ember, but they have to. It's not something they really want to. Tiger still has level 2 Supernova. He's forced to use it now and they'll focus it down. Right click into the pyramid. Down it goes. Boxy does stomp up the Morphling, but have they got the damage? The Reaper Scythe onto Koikva. He's incredibly low. Meld will get him out of danger now. Refraction coming up in 2 seconds. And still giving chase. Mickey. This dieback, if it comes, is going to be a costly one. Boxy on the retreat, and in comes Skylark. Malefice there as Ad still running forward, looking for that Centaur, but he has barely scraped away with his life. That pipe.
Guardian is ready in a second. Is gonna go almost to full HP. How low is Roche? Sitting at 2000 HP. If Liquid doesn't get this Roche, it could easily be a disaster. Morphling coming back to the lane. They are just holding for now. Top lane is in a good position. Bottom one is not. They don't have a sentry to kill this trap. But everyone else is full HP. Enigma will have Black Hole in 10 seconds. This is where you want to take another fight. Sadly for them, they did not have Reaper Sight on time. It would be such a great double Reaper Sight on the combo. And Morphling has Manta Style right now, so he can dispel Spirit Vessel, which is very important.
And look at that, Spartan saying kill the bloody Roshan. We've got Blink Black Hole here, ready to counter-initiate as Centaur stomped. Not too bothered about it with Death Pulse and the Greaves ready. The Roshan falling quickly. Liquid trying to get into a position where they can battle. The Stampede is forced, the Sunray comes out. Focus into Ember mode, chains the Centaur now. Adds Xantic, he's in the pit and now he's out again. Family Team still holding on as Roshan sat sub 1000 HP as Focus waveforms over towards Insania. Still has Mana Style and 16 1 charges to pop. Team Liquid, they're in control now. They're all pretty high HP, and there's the Black Hole, but the Supernova. It's preemptive. It's going to land here, and they've only caught one. Liquid with 3 quick kills and a 4th on the Enigma as Roshan falls, and Aegis grabbed by Koikva. Boxy.
Oh man, this just shows the difference between like a great team and the mediocre one. They had this, okay, pause. They had this Roche handed to them. Koikwa picked up Aegis. They got the last hit on it. No one had Sentry from Radiant team to kill this trap inside the pit.
That fight from multiple angles. It really proves your point there, separating Liquid from Family Team in terms of skill level and understanding of the game. They dodged away from that multi-hero black hole. I mean, Koikva was really the only one caught in it. While Boxy and Mickey backstabbing, finding every single other target. While Morphling, he left that, kind of second wave of fight to back up to his high ground near the triangle because he was such low HP. He pops his wand, thinks about coming back in again, but his team had been annihilated before he had a chance. Now Liquid. The game firmly in their control. Koikva with Aegis, Templar Assassin exactly where she needs to be. Mickey on his Ember Spirit. working on his BKB, even after that early buyback from him, which could have set him back. Double buybacks, in fact. Tiger also spending a lot of money on that.
I hope this pause is not to discuss about what happened in the previous fight, because it's pretty demoralizing. Like, I believe even Liquid understood that family team should take the Roche and just be in control for the next 5 minutes of the game, setting the tempo.
Kind of interesting that Liquid are going for double pipe as well. Boxy already has one. And Boxy's queuing up a Glimmer Cape now. My goodness. Pipe coming up for the Phoenix. This is going to deal really nicely with that Soulbind, Adaptive Strike, E-Blade, and the double Reaper Scythe.
Everything they have is pretty much magical. And you know that Morphling at one point will want to build Shotgun.
4 heroes down means Liquid making that run towards mid-tier 2. Outpost down bottom ready to be grabbed as well. And they can really control up the rest of this map. They've got many options. Yeah, they're going through them right now. Either they can kind of swing down, play down towards bottom lane into the outpost and bottom tier 2. Then you've got the high ground with multiple ramps to play down into mid tier 2. Or they can start thinking about sending someone top to push the wave in and connecting with the rest of the team for that full top lane take. I like that Insania just drew the same line as me. Maybe he's just drawing random lines now. He's messing with my head, Lacoste.
I'll help. Gary, let's make a heart. Oh. We don't know what the problem is. It was just pause and they pause.
Drop a question mark in chat, Lacoste. A day. A day.
I gotta say, family team, also known as aggressive mode, they look much comfortable and a much better team than what they did during the, I would say, last 3 months when they had Lil and Bronny on team. This team's feel like they are like very gelled together. We saw a couple of their games. I don't expect anything spectacular coming out of them, but you can see that the way they are playing, it's a high-level Dota.
It feels like the Spartan effect, honestly. And any team that has Spartan on it just feels like they're all on the same page. You're listening to that, commander barking instructions at you, telling you where to be, where to go, what to do. And he's very good at leading the troops.
This last fight.
Exception that proves the rule. Mid-tier 2 for Liquid, Catapult Wave coming in, Hellbear Smasher giving that attack speed. Shredding through the objective as Mickey grabs the outpost and Phoenix does go up top, so all of their options being completed here. So now they've got the twin options of either connecting top for the tier 1 or going bottom to maybe find that tier 2 down there. There's even still 2 bounty runes here for Mickey to grab up and refill the bottle. Boxy giving up on the Glimmer Cape Dream. I was so excited. Halberd queued up now. Really good up against the Morphling, of course. Pretty E-Blade, very reliant on his right clicks.
Double pipe. Why Phoenix is getting one.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So now Templar Assassin with that Aegis is just controlling the game. Definitely not the kill that you'd easily go for.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
From top. Observer ward placed down in the lane by Spartan. But in comes Mickey. Long range artillery as he chains up the Grimstroke. Clear out the creep wave. Has the backing of Enchantress and Phoenix there. And very quickly, Tiger TPing down bottom lane. They're trying to go for a surprise attack on whoever shows on that wave. And it's going to be the Morphling. Spartan's pinging the high ground saying, just focus, just chill a little bit. Don't go too far forward. Manta pops to push the Blink Stomp from Boxy and the Sunray. Down to half HP, he'll waveform away, but that's still pressure on the Morphling, forcing him away from any kind of farm.
Once they finish next set of items, on family team, I'd say they will have an upper hand. Like having shotgun, having a defensive item, an extra one on Necro, BKB, Enigma against 2 pipes. If they execute it well, I could still see them winning a team fight when the Aegis is gone.
Definitely got it in them. 8k lead for Liquid. Definitely a little scary though. As Enigma, a little isolated top. Does have that blink and the TP to get away and the dire scan. It doesn't matter because Insania sees him. Enigma back into the trees. Mickey not going to go diving for it. Where's that Templar Assassin hiding away at? Wait, is Enigma still there? Skylark, very sneaky.
I mean, he has it ready.
Oh, they find him. The Sleight of Fist hits him. Sunray with a Spirit Vessel, Skylark. Sneaky but dead. And Grimstroke died middle lane. Boxy and Koik preparing up to find the snipe on Spartan.
Well, that's a good sign that things are not going well for you. I mean, you wouldn't call it a good sign. That's a sign that it's not going well for you when you are losing heroes on 2 different lanes at the same time.
Yeah, red flags everywhere. There's a nice little play by Liquid here to keep the catapult alive for a few extra hits. Boxy even blinked in front of it to body block it. Tacks up a few tower hits. Koik with a refraction there. Tier 3 very close to dead. Enigma, 5 seconds until respawn, but Liquid don't want to stick around. Mecha's going to grab a double damager in bottom.
Radiant's top tower is under
Aegis
attack.
for just under a minute now on that Templar Assassin, so they will maneuver themselves top. Clear up the tier 1.
Because
Feels
Enigma
like...
died, he's not going to have a BKB. The timing and the synchronization between the timing of the items is very important in Dota. Like right now, you would want to have E-Blade and BKB Enigma when Aegis runs out, but you're not going to have that.
And now you're kind of putting yourself in aggressive positions to farm, opening yourself up to even more potential pickoffs here for Liquid.
Radiant's top tower has
Titan
fallen.
Sliver. Pretty good grab there for Liquid. Essence Ring on the Phoenix. Centaur with the Sliver. Pupil's Gift Enchantress, while Koikfa still holding onto the Imp's Claw. And Mickey with the Ocean Heart. There's a Vambrace back in the stash. Someone needs to go grab that, surely.
Ocean Heart.
Oh, that's the Radiant side.
Worst tier 1 Titan, not just tier 1, one of the worst neutral items in the game, in my opinion. Like, how long do you stand
Radiant's top tower
in the
is under
river?
attack.
Like, you think about it as your mid laner, yeah, this is great, but then most of the time you're either over the river, on top of your tower, in the jungle. By the time you get it, after 7th minute mark, not much value that you get out of this. It's all about stats, actually.
Enigma is so close to BKB. He blinks into the trees. They're still hunting for him. Where is he? Skylark. Escaping death. Did have the Shadow Demon to back him up, as Cube also TPing back to Fountain. Now we've got it. BKB Enigma.
Now it's go time. Smoke, try to make stuff happen.
Go and get your combos off. Focus ready with that E-Blade. Not fully shifted into agility. Holding on to about 1500 HP. Just in case he does get blink stomped by Boxy. Tiger looks like he might be able to pop this smoke. Walks straight into Ads and Spartan. Dives away.
Dire are scanning.
Insania and Koikfa still up in that top jungle. Enchantress going to walk straight on into them. Preemptively pops the heal. Waveform into the adaptive strike, but Insania's still alive thanks to that. And now jumping in with a black hole. Boxy, Koikfa, they are both caught. Where's the Reaper Scythe? Where's the Soulbind? There's nothing until now. Reaper Scythe will land on Boxy, but they don't kill off Koikfa. Soulbind finally arrives, but in comes Ember Spirit. Remnanting forward and chaining up. The Necro has to self-Yules. Koikfa still invis, hidden in the meld and blinks away. Boxy with a double kill. Now the focus switched onto the Morphling, chains him up, and he's actually turned into Ember Spirit to waveform back now as adds. Is there a stun? Anything to catch? There's no chains, and the stomp comes out too late. Still a great fight for Liquid.
Am I seeing things, or did Necro ulti Centaur instead of Templar Assassin just
That's
to grab?
That's exactly what happens.
Man, that's such a huge mistake. It could have turned the whole fight around.
Blessings.
You get some extra regeneration going on. You take out the hero who deals most of the damage. Now Morphling is in trouble.
Waveform. Trying to TP, is he? That's a very optimistic maneuver. Now the jump in from TA. It's a chain feed. Shadow Demon gives over a double kill, and Koikfa gladly grabs it. I don't know what happened in that fight, man. It feels like Necro was waiting for Soulbind. The Black Hole does catch 2 of the cores, then he's Reaper Scythe onto the 70% HP Centaur.
Even if Soulbind was coming, you still want to take out TA out of the game. Like, you don't know that, but TA did not have buyback there, so it would have been a pretty big kill. And then your Morphling can do whatever they want. You try to focus down
Radiant's
this
top
Ember
tower is
Spirit,
under
who
attack.
does not have a saving item. But Skylark, he still pulled off a great Black Hole. So if he keeps doing it like that, oh, Necro in a bit of trouble.
Half HP with
Radiant's
Yule
top
still to
tower
play
has
with.
fallen.
Gets himself back to the high ground, but top tier 2 slain, and Roshan back up again here as Liquid return to the pit. Round 2, fight up against Roshan as Koikfa looking to 1v1 him. Full Daedalus now done on your Templar Assassin.
Under attack.
Really racking up that physical damage. Nice little Sunray from Tiger there, going to keep Koikfa nice and healthy. And a smoke, yet again, from Family Team.
Roshan
Morphling
has
showing on the
fallen to
wave.
dire.
Black Hole, it is ready again, but Aegis is already grabbed, and who's got the cheese?
Deceptive rune of invisibility.
TA just holding everything for now on. And Morphling hide. Morphling can't even burst down Insania. He's that tanky. Magic resistance.
It's just not.
Need some help. There's the buyback.
Immediately comes back into the fight. Mickey jumping in, deep dive, solo Black Hole here. It does catch the Ember Spirit, but I think he's going to be fine. Reaper Scythe, maybe not. He is slain, but buys back 2. The Supernova down, and it looks like Liquid continuing to sprint forward with a BKB Daedalus Templar Assassin critting the Necro, and Spartan follows immediately after. Focus Morphling, waveform, TP. He's going to Manta, get to high ground, E-Blade, and then TP.
So 2 buybacks from Liquid. They still have Cheese and Aegis, but without Black Hole, they have much better team fight. If they know that there's no Black Hole, they will gladly take that fight. Once again, Skylark with the decent Black Hole. Not the best one, but he did his job.
Radiant structures are fortified.
He did exactly that. The rest of his team's struggling
Radiant's middle
to
tower
keep up
is
with the
under
pace of
attack.
Liquid as they again jump straight forward. This is Spartan who brought back. E-Blade Adaptive Strike, Ember brought low. Nice little slight change though, and Morphling focus, he's gone for 70 seconds.
Under attack.
Tier 3 about to fall as Koikfa dives in with a 976 big old crit hit there onto the Shadow Demon.
Radiant's
3 down with no
middle tower has
buybacks.
fallen.
Mickey just continuing, pushing forward and going for tier 4s. Team Liquid, they want to end this game right here, right now. 33 minutes in. Skylark, no Black Hole. Reaper Scythe, not up for 40.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Looks like they're out of repair kit charges.
Use it. Send out those Necro units.
Radiant's ancient is
And a
under
5 versus
attack.
3, Skylark, Blink, Stomp. The BKB does nothing against the physical damage of Koikfa, and Necro left stranded. GG called, and Liquid, game 1 victory in this best of 3.
Decision making in the roast pit.